guys, welcome back to Archipath, and today I'm going to be talking through one of my projects that I did during my first week. So this was a short 1 week group project. It's called Thresholds, and we had to design a structure based on that. So they gave us the meaning of the threshold, so it can be the bottom part of a doorway that crosses to enter, or it can be by an extension, an entrance or doorway, a place or point of beginning. So we got given a few rules. So we were mainly put into groups of 4. Based on that, we had a series of materials that we could use. So it ranged from fabric, OSB board, string, things like that. And then we had to develop the drawing, so we did some early on sketches. So we were exploring the different thresholds and how each structure could provoke a certain emotion, so from confusion, acceptance, things like that. So we really wanted to create an emotive story to the project, and so we went around campus and looked at different areas, like bike racks we thought were quite interesting, to explore the shape, how even though it gives a sense of structure, you can do anything within that. And then we were also looking at ponds and stairs, things like that, but ultimately we decided to choose the bike rack. And so we thought we'd test our idea through a little model. So exploring the bike rack, we were also early on thinking of using maybe string and colouring that in. And then after some feedback with the tutors, they advised us to relate the project more in terms of the context. So we tried to expand the structure beyond the bike rack, tried to use the path either side, and to create 3 thresholds. So you start off with more of the acceptance with the fragments on the ground, and then move on to the bike shed, and then later on you go to the acceptance, which is like a full-length mirror. So each stage you go along, you see the process, and then you come to an outcome. And yeah, so we tried to use OSB board for the more sturdy elements, so the first part, and then more like foam board for the pieces we were hanging around the bike rack, just because of safety. And so we marked up each line on the big board and then cut them in the workshop, and then we stuck down some of the shiny piece, and then we measured out the frame, used a saw to cut it down, and then we went on the site to construct the actual frame. It was fairly easy to do. We just needed a drill and a screw, and then after that we went around each of the group's projects, saw everyone's ideas, and then we presented ours to the tutor, so it was about 5-10 minutes long. And then after, on the same day, we had to dismantle it, which is a really good concept because it ties down to reducing waste and the whole circular economy process. So throughout my master's degree so far, I've been trying to focus more on my hobbies and life outside architecture to prove that you can manage both. And so one of the ways that I would want to stay active is I recently joined athletics. I did that before uni but stopped because of how demanding architecture is. But I try to go once a week on a Wednesday, and they do some long endurance tracks, which is what I'm into, more long distance, like 800 meters. And so I've had some running shoes for a while. They're just like Flyknit shoes, just really like bendable and easy. But I've had these for like probably over 7 years, and I just was in need of a new pair. And so recently I decided to buy some new pair of running shoes. I'm just really excited to explore that side because I feel like not a lot of people talk about extra activities that they get to do outside architecture, and I just want to show that you can balance your time. Today we're going to open a package. I ordered some new running shoes, and yeah. So first, for the winter running, some like dry fit sets, gloves, and a hat. Yeah, size extra small, but you can get a variety of other sizes as well. The glove on. And they're also touch screen, which is good. Nice and warm. And it's really like lightweight, so it's good. And touch screen. Yeah. This is the hat. So I ordered two New Balances, and yeah, hopefully they're good. I've heard some great things about the New Balances, so. So I ordered the yellow ones, and I'm a size 1.5. So this is what they look like. They're the Fuchsia one. And then this is the other. These are the ones that I'm mainly going to use for training, or just like easy runs. So the New Balance Rebel Fuchsia, that's the name. The next one is also New Balance. These are another Fuchsia ones, more for training, but loving the colour. And these are the ones that have a carbon plate in them, so it's more for race things. But I heard some people also use them for training with the shoes. New Balance. And now let's try them on. Really fancy. Hi guys, thanks for watching. Hopefully you found this video interesting of some of the early projects that I got on my masters. So far it's mainly been group projects, and then later on it'll be more individual. And also hopefully you found my exploration of hobbies like running, and hopefully it will inspire some of you to consider that towards your degree. And also show that it's not just architecture, you can have fun outside. And yeah, if you want to see any similar type videos, let me know in the comments below and I'd be really happy to make a video. Thank you for watching and see you in the next one.